through years in the gym, through wins, through losses, through life, I just realized that if you say it to yourself and you look yourself in the eye and look yourself in the mirror and truly believe that not a man alive can beat you, then that is the way it is. And just through hours in the gym and preparation, I feel that I am untouchable right now.
Everything I do in my life is related to this. I don't do nothing else if it's not got to do with fighting. You know what I mean? And that is why, you know what I mean? To be true,
is that nearly...
all you've got to do is show up.
Is that not unhealthy?
I don't know. Do I look unhealthy? Take a look at this physique. I'm in phenomenal shape, in body and mind. To me, what's unhealthy is living an unhealthy life. To me, what's unhealthy is getting up and going through the same day every day of your life, 9 to 5, in an office or in a... You know what I mean? That's unhealthy. That beats your mind. I don't work. I love what I do, and that's why I'm doing what I love. You know what I mean? That's why it's become a career for me, because I love it. I love what I do. So I don't think it's unhealthy. I feel good in my mind. You know what I mean? It's my life.
I'm enjoying the fruits of my hard work. Nobody works harder than me inside the octagon, outside the octagon. I am a workhorse, so I'm going to enjoy the benefits of this life. I'm going to get myself a big mansion in Las Vegas. I'm going to get the soft top cars. I'm going to bring my whole team out. I'm going to spoil them and give them this life. Gratitude is one of the most strongest forms of power in attracting good things. You know, if you truly feel grateful for the things in your life, I always felt grateful for even the small things. I always used to celebrate the small things. Now I might be celebrating the bigger things, but I always celebrate every little good thing that would happen to me in my life. Even before I had any kind of money or any of that, I would celebrate and I would feel grateful for it, and it just gave me more. And this is exactly the same thing that's happening right now. I still remain grateful, and more comes.
I knew I was going to prove to people that I'm a true fighter. It doesn't matter who it is. I show up, I'm a professional, I come in here and I fight, and I'm confident in my abilities. I just honestly want to say thank you to my team, my family, everyone that's come up with me, because it's a tight circle, and the Irish people that support me. I swear to God, I've done this for us. I've done it for us.
I wouldn't trade this life for anything or anyone.
Like Lorenzo said, it's about going from here to here to here to here, and that's where I'm going. It's round in circles up. So it will continue to get bigger and bigger and bigger until I am finished.
I do it for the competition, to step foot inside that octagon, to have that feeling of freedom. So that is why I say I don't feel pressure in there. I do not. I feel free in there. You're given everything you've got. You're in there to die. You're prepared to die in there. I am prepared to die in there, and I'm also prepared to kill in there.
Some people will sit and take positivity from that. They will look at that and take inspiration and inspire. It will inspire them to go and push for that. Others will shell up and critique it and be negative towards it. But one thing is for sure, those people will stay where they are. The people who take inspiration from it will rise up and also one day experience that life. So this is human nature. Some go one way, some go the other way.
You stare at your past and you'll end up staying there. It's okay to look back and admire it, but you carry on. I'm not in the business of staring back at it. You know what I mean? And getting lost back there. People say a loss can make or break a fighter, but trust me, a win can also make or break a fighter, because they get comfortable with a win. People can get comfortable with a win, and slack off then. Slack off on the training. Slack off on the diet. They've won one. They're winners now. That's not me. You know, you sleep on a win and you'll wake up with a loss. So I just carry on, keep doing what I'm doing. And that's why this turnaround was so good for me. I don't like to think too far ahead. People set like goals, long distance goals and shit. That's too much for me. I already feel like I'm living it. And then I just carry on doing that, you know, carry on day by day, already living the final goal, the goal of being the world champion. I already carry myself like I'm a world champion. I already speak like I'm a world champion. And that's it, I just carry on day by day. So I'll take it as it comes. But when you're in it and you're there, when you've made it to the octagon, I feel free. That's why I'm saying I don't feel pressure on fight night. I don't feel pressure when I make that work.
Gratitude is one of the most strongest forms of power in attracting good things. You know, if you truly feel grateful for the things in your life, I always felt grateful for even the small things. I always used to celebrate the small things. Now I might be celebrating the bigger things, but I always celebrate every little good thing that would happen to me in my life, even before I had any kind of money or any of that. I would celebrate and I would feel grateful for it, and it just gave me more. And this is exactly the same thing that's happening right now. I still remain grateful, and more comes.
If you can see it here, and you have the courage enough to speak it, it will happen. So I see these shots, I see these sequences, and I don't shy away from them. A lot of times people believe in certain things, but they keep to themselves. They don't put it out there. If you truly believe in it, if you become vocal with it, you are creating that law of attraction, and it will become reality. If you can see it here, and you have the courage enough to speak it, it will happen. So I see these shots, I see these sequences, and I don't shy away from them. A lot of times people believe in certain things, but they keep to themselves. They don't put it out there. If you truly believe in it, if you become vocal with it, you are creating that law of attraction, and it will become reality.
I don't work. I love what I do, and that's why I'm doing what I love. You know what I mean? That's why it's become a career for me, because I love it. I love what I do.
But when you're in it and you're there, when you've made it to the octagon, I feel free. That's why I'm saying I don't feel pressure on fight night. I don't feel pressure when I make that walk. I do it for the competition, to step foot inside that octagon, to have that feeling of freedom. So that is why I say I don't feel pressure in there. I do not. I feel free in there. You're giving everything you've got. You're in there to die. You're prepared to die in there. I am prepared to die in there, and I'm also prepared to kill in there.
Nobody works harder than me inside the octagon, outside the octagon. I am a workhorse.
I don't like to think too far ahead. People set like goals, long distance goals and shit. That's too much for me. I already feel like I'm living it. And then I just carry on doing that, you know, carry on day by day, already living the final goal, the goal of being the world champion. I already carry myself like I'm a world champion. I already speak like I'm a world champion. And that's it, I just carry on day by day. So I'll take it as it comes.
Some people will sit and take positivity from that. They will look at that and take inspiration and inspire. It will inspire them to go and push for that. Others will shell up and critique it and be negative towards it. But one thing is for sure, those people will stay where they are. The people who take inspiration from it will rise up and also one day experience that life. So this is human nature. Some go one way, some go the other way. But I am enjoying my money, my hard-earned money that I have dedicated my life to.
You stare at your past and you'll end up staying there. It's okay to look back and admire it, but you carry on. I'm not in the business of staring back at it. You know what I mean? And getting lost back there. People say a loss can make or break a fighter, but trust me, a win can also make or break a fighter, because they get comfortable with a win. People can get comfortable with a win, and slack off then. Slack off on the training, slack off on the diet. They've won one. They're winners now. That's not me, you know. You sleep on a win and you'll wake up with a loss. So I just carry on. Keep doing what I'm doing. And that's why this turnaround is so good for me. The Fighting Irish head to the fighting capital. It's perfect. Continue on this path, the freight train straight to the top.
Gratitude is one of the most strongest forms of power in attracting good things. You know, if you truly feel grateful for the things in your life, I always felt grateful for even the small things. I always used to celebrate the small things. Now I might be celebrating the bigger things, but I always celebrate every little good thing that would happen to me in my life. Even before I had any kind of money or any of that, I would celebrate and I would feel grateful for it, and it just gave me more. And this is exactly the same thing that's happening right now. I still remain grateful, and more comes.
I am not talented, but I don't believe in talent. I believe in hard work. I believe we are all equal, capable of anything in life. No, I am not talented. I am obsessed, and that's my edge.
I operate on my time. I operate on my own time, and I'm running early on my time.
The story of this fight is not just Conor McGregor, it's Ireland. This is a fight about how much pride these people have. The Irish people have come out tonight in a way that just defines them as a nation.
I feel when it comes to it all, it's easy for people to look in from the outside. But when you put it all together, not just the weigh-ins, not just the fight, all of the other stuff, nobody can do it better than me. This is the one where I can do what I've been dreaming of doing, giving back to people who have given so much to me. That is why the emotion came out.
And he's fast, but precision beats power, and timing beats speed, and that's what you saw there. That's all it takes. These are 4-ounce gloves. That's all it takes, especially when you add my left hand. Nobody can take that left hand shot.
Someone asked me what it's like when I make that walk, what it's like when you walk out to that arena, and I swear on my life, when I walk out to that arena, I honestly feel like I'm unshackling chains off me. Do you know what I mean? I feel like I'm chained and I'm carrying a cross or something. And then when I get to that octagon, I'm peeling it all off. And when I finally step foot in that octagon and place my bare feet on that special UFC canvas, I feel free. World tours I went on, the amount of media obligations, the amount of times I felt like I was a monkey in the zoo, locked in a cage, and they feed me a banana and tell me to dance. So I overcame a lot of adversity and a lot of hard work to get to that octagon. In my home, like many other homes in Ireland, the real stress and the real fights come from the mortgage, come from this stress of home. A lot of people are getting evicted from their homes around here. So that's something that I grew up with. That was a big stress in my family. It caused a lot of stress. So I just wanted to give it back and help out and just do that. And my mother and father are still young. Now they have their feet up, they can relax, they are in a new place. So it's good. That's something I always dreamed of. I always visualized what giving would feel like, given to people who have given to me, what that would feel like. I always dreamed of just showing up one day and be like, here. And that would always give me like good feelings. For a period of time, it was messing me up. I was like, didn't want to go nowhere. You know, not that I didn't want to go nowhere, but I just was like, it was always, it's an event to go somewhere. I can't just go somewhere and do something, and now I don't care. Now I am going places, you know what I mean? Like when I was in LA and when I was in Vegas, we were planning on coming back and saying, right, this is going to be insane coming back. I need to figure out how I'm going to come back. And then I'm thinking, oh, it's going to be too heavy. I can't come here and train if I can. It's just going to be too, like I'm in a fishbowl or something. Then I came back and I was like, I love this place. This is my home. When I walk into the gym, there's a lot of kids, a lot of things I have to sign, and people ask me to sign and take pictures. But that's okay. I helped build that gym. I helped build that that place to what it is. That is my home. I feel comfortable in there no matter what.
I knew what was going to happen. I knew I was going to get here. They didn't. There was a lot of stressful years. You know what I mean? A lot of tough times.
Looking to finish it here. This is why everyone's been talking about Conor McGregor. It's all over. Conor McGregor, another first-round win. Wow.
I always felt grateful for even the small things. I always used to celebrate the small things. I love what I do, and that's why I'm doing what I love. You know what I mean? That's why it's become a career for me, because I love it. I love what I do. So I don't think it's unhealthy. I feel good in my mind. You know what I mean? It's my life.
You stare at your past and you'll end up staying there. It's okay to look back and admire it, but you carry on. I'm not in the business of staring back at it.
McGregor, as we are bombarded with his fans around the commentary position. Covered in rather a lot of beer as well, Joe.
How do you predict these if you can see it here and you have the courage enough to speak it, it will happen. So I see these shots, I see these sequences, and I don't shy away from them. A lot of times people believe in certain things, but they keep to themselves. They don't put it out there. You truly believe in it. If you become vocal with it, you are creating that law of attraction, and it will become reality.
Do I look unhealthy? Take a look at this physique. I'm in phenomenal shape, in body and mind. To me, what's unhealthy is living an unhealthy life. To me, what's unhealthy is getting up and going through the same day, every day of your life, 9 to 5 in an office or in a... That's unhealthy. That beats your mind.
People say a loss can make or break a fighter, but trust me, a win can also make or break a fight. Training for combat sport, training martial arts will give them that confidence to go and excel in anything. So people can criticize about it all they want, but the results speak for themselves. And seeing these little kids come in this size, it's good times ahead, I see.
Nobody works harder than me inside the octagon, outside the octagon. I am a workhorse. It's human nature. Some people will sit and take positivity from that. They will look at that and take inspiration and inspire. It will inspire them to go and push for that. Others will shell up and critique it and be negative towards it. But one thing is for sure, those people will stay where they are. The people who take inspiration from it will rise up and also one day experience that life. So this is human nature. Some go one way, some go the other way. But I am enjoying my money, my hard-earned money that I have dedicated my life to. My name is Conor McGregor and I live in Lucan.
And what's your status, or what's your professionalism?
I'm a professional MMA fighter with a record of 4-1. I'm an up-and-coming fighter, and without a doubt you will see me on the UFC in the near future, without a doubt.
How long have you been fighting?
Well, I've been boxing pretty much all my life. I started MMA around 2 or 3 years ago, and about 2 years ago I'd say, and I instantly had a knack for it, and I really loved it. It's like an addiction for me. It's all I do. I train twice a day. It's all I think about. I don't want to do anything else. It's as simple as that.
either all or nothing in the game I'm in. You have to. If you're not training twice a day, if you're not dedicated, you're not going to go anywhere. So I felt I had enough talent and enough dedication, enough love for the sport that it was time to pack up my job and chase my dream, and that's what I'm doing. And that's pretty much it.
What is your dream?
My dream is to be world lightweight champion in the UFC, have more money than I know what to do with, and have a great life for my kids, my grandkids, everyone in my family, everyone that's come up with me. That's my dream. My dream is to be number one, pretty much. My goal is number one in MMA. I'm training so hard. My game is coming along. I will be where I want to be. I'm 100% confident that I will make it to the top. I have the skills, I have the dedication, and it's something I really, really want. So words can't even describe, but it will happen, and I'll let you know when it happens.
McGregor, can he finish him here? This is why everyone's been talking about Conor McGregor all over. Conor McGregor.
I said it last year, we're not here just to take part, we're here to take over.
But McGregor, 10 seconds. Can he finish him here? It's all over. Conor McGregor.
My eyes, Jose's gone running. If he wants to come back, he can come back, but I swear to God, his day will come. The new era of the fighting Irish, and I brought my whole country with me. If one of us goes to war, we all go to war.
Yeah, I don't believe any of these featherweights can take my power. When I swing that left hook, the human skull cannot take it. Your boy will fall if we face. I don't just talk the talk, I walk the walk. Every time I say I'm gonna do something, I go and do it. If McGregor versus Aldo happens, 1 round, I'll take his head off the greatest.
He's one of them, keep saying all talk. It's not all talk here. I'm gonna wipe out everyone in this division. I said that, and I will do it. I knocked him out in the first round, and I knocked him out in the first round. Precision beats power, and timing beats speed, and that's what we saw here. Featherweights don't understand. Until they get hit by me, it's a whole other ball game when they get hit by me. I just want to thank everybody that's been with me, and the Irish people that support me. I swear to God, I've done this for us. I've done it for us. We did it! Yeah!
This is a beautiful performance. How do you feel about it?
Yeah, Conor McGregor, you're taking everything I work for, mother. I'm gonna fight your. You know what's the real fight? What's the real money fight is me, not these clowns that you already punked at the press conference.
Let's see what this man is about. He talked like I took something from him. That's what he said after the fight.
With that real right here. Hey, and I'm not.
Unfortunately, we can't talk like that on Fox.
Nate, congratulations. You're rich now.
Nate, do you have a particular strategy?
Yeah, I'm just gonna kill or be killed.
Bring your training partners in. You're going to need them. Don't get me wrong. There's a respect there between us. But it's business in there. And business is business. He will be KO'd inside the 4th round.
Well, you know, this is the real deal.
See, you know it's the real
and you'll know Saturday night.
You know, it's a bitter pill to swallow. I took a shot. I went at it. I feel I was simply inefficient with my energy. Usually, I fight a man in the division I am champion in, and they crumble under those shots. And a recognition that the bigger man, you must be a bit more efficient with your striking. You must not put everything into the shots. But I was simply inefficient with my energy. I made some errors. This is the game. We win some, we lose some. I will never shy away from a challenge. I will never shy away from defeat, though. You know, this is part of the game. So I'm happy to come out there, continue and stay in this fight. I had many chances to not do this and sit and wait, but I went in. I took the fight and it didn't pay off. This is the fight business. It's another day. I'll come back.
Conor is obsessed with this rematch. I don't know why, but he is. It's just his type of personality. He's obsessed with it. He's obsessed with fighting Diaz again at 170 pounds.
You just shook up the world. How's that feel?
Hey, I'm not surprised, motherfuckers.
I'm humble in victory or defeat. It is what it is. I'll face it like a man, like a champion, and come back and do it again.
How did this rematch come about, Dana?
He was obsessed with fighting Nate Diaz again. He wants to fight at 170.
I'm ready to fight, that's all I know. Cut all the bullshit. I'm here, I'm ready to fight. Make no mistake, it will be a trilogy fight down the line. It won't be straight away, but we will do it 3 times, 100%.
Coming today, we appreciate it. We're starting without him. Yes, start respecting people's time, man. Yours, theirs.
Do a whole thing. Crackhead essays. You'll do nothing. You'll do nothing.
Get the f*** out of here!
He should have killed me when he had the chance, because now I'm back and I'm going to kill you and your whole team. You want them bitch kids.
I tell you what, man, his face was open up and he's still just coming. He's still just coming at me. You've got to respect that. You've got to respect Nate and the style of fighting that he brings. How can you not?
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Jeff Bowen scores the contest, 48-47, McGregor. Len Kroger scores it, 47-47. And Derek Bailey scores it, 48-47, for the winner by majority decision, the notorious Conor McGregor!
The fighters wrote me off this one. So they tried to say if I lose this one I'm done. They all doubted me. They all doubted me. Down me now. Down me now. Everyone's game has gone up, money wise. And I helped do that. So after that fight when I lost, and I'm looking at all these people and they're all celebrating my demise and saying I'm done and this, and it certainly lit a fire under my belly. Every single person doubted me. Every single fighter doubted me. Doubt me now.
Yeah, it's an interesting fight, man.
With Eddie Conor?
Yeah, if it happens. Allegedly at Madison Square Garden, if it happens. Allegedly in a couple months.
Yes.
Maybe that's going to happen.
Maybe it's going to happen.
But if it does happen,
that might happen. Eddie's a big boy and he can grapple.
cocky in prediction. I am confident in preparation, but I am always humble in victory or defeat.
Look at everybody up here. They're all dressed like me. They're all trying to talk like me. They're all trying to be me. Everyone in the game wants this fight. This is a lottery fight. And this man took it on his last contract.
What did you think about
them stupid ass glasses off? Yeah, make me. Make me. Make me. Make me. Make me. Make me.
You will keep the featherweight belt up until this fight.
I'm gonna wrap one on one shoulder, I'm gonna wrap the other on the other shoulder, and you're gonna need a f***ing army to come take them belts off me.
If you don't apologize, then I'm gonna make them beg. I'm gonna give you a chance to apologize. You apologize to me.
These big artists all in your face. Say it like it is, you're blessed. You're blessed that I chose you. You're blessed that I chose to whoop your ass next. He's very, very lucky to be in the position he is in. He understands that. That's why he took this fight on the money he was on the last fight. I mean, that says it all. Make no mistake, I'm setting up to be the greatest of all time. I am working towards it, and I will go down as the greatest of all time.
That stupid ass coat off. That fucking stupid ass coat.
I'm only warming up. I'm only warming up.
He's gonna have to.
Take all them belts. I'll take all them belts over there. He's gonna be shooting for his life. But it's a long 25 minutes in there. I can hit you from anywhere. And that's what's gonna happen to him. He's gonna be shooting, panicking, I'm gonna be hitting him from everywhere. Sooner or later he's gonna fall. One of those elbows, one of those shots are gonna dig into that soft sweet spot into the temple.
If Conor McGregor were ever to get into a ring with Floyd Mayweather, Floyd, and I quote, would beat his ass. Now what do you say to that?
Fuck Floyd's manager!
It was a name that was shot at me, you know, but the rumors that y'all been hearing is the rumors that I started. It may not be a rumor, so you know, keep your fingers crossed. It may be a boxer versus an MMA fight.
It's really not a rumor. The fight may happen. You know, we really don't know as of right now. But do I think the fight will happen? Absolutely.
I'm minding my own business, dominating true fighting, and Floyd calls me out and leaks a rumor that we're supposed to fight or something like that. Since I've got that boxing license, Floyd's fat manager came out and was like, oh, Floyd's in the Bahamas, he doesn't care about Conor. I was like, well, I don't give a fuck about Floyd either.
When I count to 3, I want this entire arena to scream, F*** the Mayweathers. 1, 2, 3, F*** the Mayweathers.
The movement, the power, the ferociousness. He's not experienced this. He's fought people who have shied away from him. I don't fear him.
His head is too small. 1 shot is all it takes me. Check the facts. I bounce shots off there. I bounce heads off the canvas.
One thing we do know, the fans can't fight for you.
Shut your mouth.
I was here one time, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I was also on a world tour. I was also
short, he doesn't stand a hope. It took me 13 seconds.
You line him up, and I knock him down like bowling pins. And August 26th, I'ma knock this bitch out too. You name him, and I beat him. 21 is the number. That's how long I've been kicking ass. God don't make mistakes, and God only made one thing perfect, and that's my boxing record.
Just now you do something with that flag. You ain't getting this bag or this money back. I'm gonna f you up on this stage.
They say I was too small. They say I run like a. But goddammit, 49-0. Yeah, I'm running into the bank.
There's no other way about it. His little legs, his little core, his little head. I'm gonna knock him out inside 4 rounds, mark my words.
I'm the boxing guy. Watch me take over boxing. Trust me on that. Floyd does not know in this boxing game knows what's coming. Trust me on that. When I step in there, I'm gonna shock the whole goddamn world. Trust me on that. Look me in the eyes. 28 years of age, confident as a mother, long, mangy, dangerous with every hand. Trust me, I'm gonna stop Floyd. You're all gonna eat your words. The whole world is gonna eat their words.